Thanks, Kelly. Hopefully we can get these battles started up soon. Hopefully I should be fine soon. And is the quality good? How about now? Once I get these guys up to around 65, I'll get started. Turtonator and Togedemaru are underleveled. Should I risk it with it? Togedemaru is level 63, and Turtonator is level 62. And from what I read on Cerebi, the levels of the Elite Four is like level 66. So I don't want to go there under level and just like lose right away, you know? As far as level ups, I'm using the lucky egg. I actually use some mode powers too. That should help a lot. Maybe like level 64 should be fine, right? I mean, as long as I keep that experience share on, everyone should be all caught up by the time I face whoever the champion is. Yeah, then I'll just finish up. I'll just get Turtonator and Togedemaru up to level 64. I still have to put moves on a couple Pokemon though because I had to replace it with False Light because I was trying to use the Chanseys to like level up. Yeah, you're good to call. Yeah, you're good. You're good to join the call. Oh, really? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I was like looking up on Sarah, dude. Yeah. I mean, I want like at least like a little bit of a challenge. Exactly. Especially I'm like using like all level 100s. I have like the live stream playing on my phone right now, so I can just like hear myself repeating. It's annoying. I actually have a rare candy that I can use for this turn there, so I might as well just level it up. Let's see. Oh, I did. Okay, got it. And then now I just have to get to Mount Lanakila. Yeah, no problem. And here we go. We will be facing the Elite Four with our Kanto team. And I will be setting a kill record. So we can keep track. So to qualify for the MVP team, the only Pokemon competing for it is Kingler, Infernape, Staraptor, and Goodra. So even if any of the other Pokemon get more kills than those Pokemon that I listed, they won't be in the MVP team because they didn't get that many kills in the original games. So I'll be keeping a record of each kill, and I'll report the kills on my Twitter page. So here we go. And now we head in to face the Elite Four. Forgot to turn the battle animations on. And then plus each of the MVPs of each region, they get a special item. I said they will get so Kingler will get like the Warrium Z. And I gotta put the other Z crystals on the other Pokemon. I'll say them as we continue on. So first, let's just review the Kanto team before we face anyone. So we have Charizard, we have Pidgeot, Alakazam, Vileplume, Jolteon, and Kingler. And Kingler is our MVP for Kanto. And it's holding the Warrium Z. And then first we will be facing Moline, who's a Steel type user. Let's see, who are we going to use first? I think we're going to use Charizard. Start with our first ever Pokemon in this journey. The Pokemon League is fantastic. It's a place that conveys the awesomeness of Alola to the world. And in that case, I guess that's what's important and is what kind of trainer the champion is. And here we go. We will be facing Moline. And Moline starts off with Klefki. And I will be starting off with Charizard. And Klefki starts off with that Thunder Wave, paralyzing my Charizard. And Charizard's not able to attack. And here we go, Klefki with the Flash Cannon. It's not very effective at all, but here we go with Charizard landing that the flamethrower. Nearly knocking out Klefki. And Klefki is going to go for another Flash Cannon. And then Charizard lands with another flamethrower and knocks out Klefki. So that is 1 for Charizard. And here we go with Dugtrio, which in its Alola form, it is Steel and Ground. And we will be sending our Vileplume out. And here we go. Dugtrio landing that Earthquake will knock out the Vileplume. It's obviously super effective. But Vileplume is going to get a little bit of health back due to that Mega Drain. And Dugtrio is going to go for another Earthquake, leaving Vileplume at 10 HP. And obviously it doesn't really help that Vileplume's in here because of the Earthquakes. So Charizard will have to come back onto the field. And Molane's going to bring out his Metagross. And Metagross hitting that Zen Headbutt on Charizard. And we're going to have to go for a full restore here. It definitely cured Charizard's paralysis, which is great. All we just need is Charizard to land one. Oh, wait, Charizard's faster. Doesn't really do too much with the Earthquake, but Metagross is going to go and hit another Zen Headbutt. And then we're going to go for a Flamethrower. That nearly knocked out Metagross. And there we go with the Hammer Arm. So Charizard's knocked out. But we do have our MVP here, which is Kingler, which got 7 kills in the Kanto Elite Four. And Metagross goes down. And then there we go with the Magnezone. Charizard would have been really helpful with that too. But here we go with Alakazam. Probably not the best choice. But hopefully we can land a couple hits and get this Magnezone out. And that does a lot to Alakazam. That's not good. We do lower his special defense, but that Signal Beam is definitely going to knock out that Alakazam. I guess we're going to bring out Kingler again, which may not be the best thing. There we go with that Crab Hammer. And it does knock out the Magnezone. And then here we go with the Dugtrio. So I do think that Kingler actually has 2 kills right now with Molayne. And it could get a third right here as long as it lives this Earthquake. And it does, and there we go. Kingler knocks out the Dugtrio, making 3 kills. Or maybe 2 kills. We're going to give Kingler a little bit of a break, and we're going to bring out our Pidgeot. And there we go with Bisharp and that Iron Head. And Pidgeot is knocked out. We're going to have to bring Kingler back out here. Now, it may not be faster, but hopefully it can land the skull real quick. Bisharp with that nice slash, and that's going to knock, that nearly knocks out Kingler. Kingler should be able to land this almost for the kill. I'm very surprised that Molayne has not even used a full restore yet. But there we go. Kingler is going to get all healed up. Bisharp is going to go for another Night Slash. So hopefully Kingler can live at least one more. Kingler gets knocked out, but Kingler had a very solid performance against Molayne here. So we do have another Pokemon who hasn't had much of an appearance, and that is Jolteon, the electric evolution of Eevee. And Jolteon should be able to, and Jolteon does take care of the Bisharp, knocking out Molayne. Just as I expect it from the champion. In every situation, you pick the best moves and items, so I too have to rack my brain in battle. And there we go. Molayne has been defeated. Definitely revive all these Pokemon right now. Good thing about Ultra Sun and Moon is that we have the Rotom-O powers. Then next up, I believe it will be the Rock-type Elite Four, which will be Olivia. And it will be Olivia. Welcome to the Rock Chamber. I won't be holding back. My Rock-type Pokemon will grind to dust. Your puny little Pokemon are going to go down in one hit. Ha! And here we go. Elite Four member Olivia is challenging us to a battle. And Olivia is going to send out her Armado. And then we're going to be kicking things off with a Vileplume. Not too much of a terrible start. Now Armado goes with the Stone Edge. Nearly knocks out Vileplume. I think Kingler will actually have to go back in. And Kingler dodges the Stone Edge, which is awesome. But Armado ends up landing another one. And Kingler goes for the Scald. Armado still lives. Then we're going to have to switch out Kingler here and go with Jolteon. Another Stone Edge. Jolteon, O-Code. Olivia is definitely the most dangerous, I think, for this Kanto team. But Alakazam is able to knock out Armado, which is great. And there we go with the Gigalith. I'm hoping that I can at least give Vileplume at least a little bit of spotlight here. Ooh, Stone Edge was about to hit. That Mega Drain doesn't really do too much damage. I think we should probably bring back Alakazam into this fight. Alakazam gets hit with the Stone Edge and it knocks out Alakazam. We are really in a lot of trouble. Doesn't look like this Kanto team is going to make it through Olivia. And this isn't going to be nice if Gigalith is faster. Hopefully Charizard can just dodge one more Stone Edge. Iron Head, okay, that's fine. That's completely fine. And Gigalith is down. And here we go with Cradily. Which I am not a fan of this Pokemon at all. It has given me a hard time in every single Pokemon game I have played. And there we go. Stone Edge lands and Charizard is down. Okay, good stuff. And there we go. Pidgeot avoids it. And there we go. Billy has been knocked out. And then we have Lycanroc. We're going to have to revive Kingler here. And Lycanroc is going to go for its Z move, Continental Crush. And that means Vileplume is gone. I know with our center team, they will probably have a very easy time against Olivia. But that Stone Edge is going to land. Hopefully, please, Kingler. Kingler is able to take that, but Lycanroc avoids it. We certainly did not need this against this Lycanroc. Lycanroc is going to go for another Stone Edge. Gets Kingler in the yellow. We have to keep on spamming these full restores. There we go. Kingler was able to avoid the attack. Let's get Scalding. Okay, just one more, Kingler. Fire Punch isn't going to do too much. Nearly knocks out Lycanroc. That Crunch is going to lower Kingler's defense. But that's a 4th kill for Kingler in the Elite Four. 3 or 4 kills. And here we go. We have Probopass. We're going to stick in with Kingler. Hopefully. Hopefully no Stone Edges here. A Power Gem. Which does a lot of damage. That's another Power Gem. Nearly knocks out Kingler. Gonna have to use the full restore again. I think it's time to use our Z power. As MVP, Kingler has been bestowed the Z power move of Hydro Vortex. And it knocks out Probopass. Which means that would be at least 4 or 5 kills for Kingler. Which is definitely a great start for Kingler in this Elite Four challenge, and it could definitely make the MVP team. What a spectacular trainer you are. Now, when the children of Alola finish their island challenge, they can visit the Pokemon League to try to become the champion. The trainers of Alola will become even stronger. And that's 2 down. We're going to have to teach Jolteon Shadow Ball here. Because our next challenge will be Acerola. Just want to make sure everyone's healed. We'll stick with our Charizard in the front. Hiya, Acerola here, bringing an old royal touch to the Pokemon League. We're just going to say before we battle Acerola. Acerola is going to start with her Bayonet. Acerola is going to use the Shadow Claw, then a crit on Charizard. But Charizard is able to knock out Bayonet. And there we go, Drifblim is next. Which I think Jolteon will be able to actually get some action here, which is great. And with that Stab Thunderbolt, hopefully it can nearly knock out that Drifblim. But Drifblim's going to use the Will-O-Wisp on Jolteon. Acerola is going to withdraw, and she's going to use the Palisade. Definitely Jolteon will not have a good time with that. I think if she's going to try to Earthquake us, but we're going to go to the skies. We're going to have Pidgeot use Fly. And Palisand was trying to get the Sludge Bomb, but it missed. But it's going to land on Pidgeot anyways. The Air Slash didn't do too much. But Pidgeot is now poisoned. And then Pidgeot is going to fly high once again. As Palisand misses the Sludge Bomb. And here we go. Pidgeot is going to be coming crashing down. But will it be enough? No. And then Pidgeot is knocked out. Okay. All right. Okay. If you need anything, call me. There we go with Vileplume. Yeah, I will.
Okay. The kitchen ones are open. I think that's it.
Okay. All right. There we go. Palisand knocked out. Here we go. Frostlass is going to be up next. Thunderbolt. And Charizard is down. But this, I think, is where Jolteon is going to prove its worth in this battle. And it's going to land the Shadow Ball. And since Frostless is so frail, Jolteon's going to be hit with the Blizzard, and it gets the burn damage. But Jolteon is going to be able to land that Shadow Ball and knock out Frostlass. Here we go. We got the Dhelmise. Probably not the best idea to bring Kingler out here, but as long as Kingler can hit that Ice Beam that it has, we should be fine. And Dhelmise is going to go for that Power Whip, and it knocks out Kingler, the MVP. We don't have so much left. But the Kanto Pokemon are definitely proving their worth and why each Pokemon deserves to be on this team. Unfortunately, we don't have any normal type Pokemon there, so we can't have anyone that blocks the damage. But we could probably bring in the Vileplume, hopefully take some damage. And again, Vileplume shows its worth by taking every single hit. And here comes the Earthquake. This is not good. Hopefully get the acid in. And Dhelmise is going to go and disappear in the shadows again. Vileplume's going to get the heal. And Phantom Force keeps on doing its work. There we go with another Phantom Force. Dhelmise is going to disappear once again. And we're going to have to get that full restore in. Dhelmise is going to go for the heavy slam. Knocks out Vileplume. So now we're down to two. Alakazam and Jolteon. And Jolteon should be able to get rid of the Dhelmise, and it does. So now we are down to one Pokemon left, which is going to be Acerola's Drifblim that she used earlier in this battle. No Z moves in effect or anything. Jolteon lands the Thunderbolt. And Drifblim has fainted. We have defeated Acerola. Being in the Elite Four is fun, but so is being the captain. I'm not sure which to do. And then now we have to heal the Kanto team for the final Elite Four member, which is going to be the flying type expert, Kahili. And then after that, we will have a challenge. We do not know who this Kanto team is going to battle in the final fight. But obviously, if Kingler wants to make it to the MVP team, it better pray that it's going to get a fire type user or rock type user, anything that is super effective against. But the thing is here, Kingler could, with the flying type user Kahili, Kingler could use its Ice Beam to take out its foes. But we also have another Pokemon that can do the job as well, being Jolteon. And here we go. We are going to be fighting the Flying type expert Kahili, the Elite Four member. And so the final battle between us and Kahili begins. And the Elite Four has begun. As Kahili is going to send out her Braviary. And then we're going to bring out our electric type evolution, Jolteon. And Jolteon is going to go for the Thunderbolt first. And it nearly knocks out Braviary. And Braviary is going to use its Scary Face. It's going to decrease Jolteon's speed. And Braviary goes for the Crush Claw, fainting Jolteon. And then here we go again. We're going to see Flight versus Flight. Charizard versus Braviary. And here we go. Charizard was going to go for the Slash. But here we go. Braviary going very fast and going for the Brave Bird. And with the recoil damage, Braviary faints. And here we go. We have Toucannon next. And Charizard is going to be withdrawn from this battle. And the thing is, Toucannon has its Beak Blast. But here we go. It's good. Kahili's going to use her Flying Z. The Supersonic Sky Strike. And hopefully that doesn't faint Kingler. And it nearly does, but Kingler is able to touch and be able to live. You can tell Kingler really wants to be on this MVP team. And definitely with my journeys with it through the Kanto region, Kingler has definitely proved why it's one of the best Pokemon in the road to Generation 8. And there we go. We see that Beak Blast I was talking about earlier go into effect. And that's going to hurt Kingler a lot. And here we go. Toucannon's going to go for it again. But Kingler is going to be able to hopefully take it out with its Ice Beam. But it doesn't. And Kingler faints. And here we go. Hopefully, Pidgeot was able to go for the Air Slash, knocking out Toucannon. And here we go with the Hawlucha. Hawlucha's Mold Breaker ability. Hawlucha was going to use its Flying Press attack. But it missed. And there we go. Hawlucha is going to try to land its Flying Press one more time. Pidgeot was able to live, and Pidgeot goes right back up to the sky. And then lands that fly attack, and Hawlucha's down. And here we go. We have Oricorio. Hopefully Alakazam get a little bit of action here. And Kingler could have gotten an easy kill against that Oricorio. Because Oricorio is a fire and flying type. And Alakazam's going to get confused, but hopefully Alakazam can go through, and it does. Almost knocks out the Oricorio. We just need to do it one more time. And that Air Slash is going to hurt the Alakazam. Alakazam was able to snap out of the confusion, and there we go with that Psychic. And the Oricorio faints. And then we have probably one of the most dangerous Pokemon ever. Mandibuzz. And we just need to go for the full restore. Charizard was able to avoid that Air Slash. And Charizard's going to go for the Flamethrower. And Mandibuzz is going to go for the Air Slash. But Charizard is able to eat that up. That's probably the first time we have ever seen something like that. And then there we go with Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is going to use its Toxic on Charizard, and now Charizard's poisoned. We just need Charizard to keep on hitting its Flamethrowers to knock out this Mandibuzz. And Mandibuzz is going to use Roost. And that's going to heal Mandibuzz right back up. Charizard's going to go with another Flamethrower, hopefully knocking out the Mandibuzz, but obviously it doesn't. And now Charizard's dealing with that poison damage. But with every arrival and Elite Four member, I'm going to use my full restore. My unlimited full restores. And there we go, Mandibuzz with another Air Slash. Charizard's able to eat that up. And there we go with Strength. Doesn't do much damage at all. And there we go with Mandibuzz and its Roost. What will we do? I think we may have to revive an old friend to knock out this Mandibuzz right here. As I go searching for those revives I have, those Sensu Beams. And Mandibuzz is going to land its Toxic on Charizard again. And now Charizard is badly poisoned. There we go. Mandibuzz landed that Air Slash. And then we're going to go with the Flamethrower. Hopefully we can at least some type of burn. And now Charizard's poisoned again and takes the damage. I think we're going to have to sack the Charizard here. so we can get a free switch in with a revived team member being our MVP, Kingler. And then we're going to have to go for that Ice Beam. But Kahili is going to use Roost on the Mandibuzz. But Kingler's going to go ahead and use Ice Beam on that Mandibuzz, which did not do much damage, surprisingly. So we're going to have to get our Z move, our Hydro Vortex on. And there we go. We are waking up the waves of Alola. And Kingler is going to unleash its Z-type move, Hydro Vortex. And hopefully that does the job. Nearly knocked out Mandibuzz. And Mandibuzz is going to use Roost again. When will it stop? We need Kingler to get some type of burn or something to knock out this Mandibuzz. But Kingler's going to flinch. Mandibuzz is going to go ahead and use Toxic again. And there we go. Mandibuzz just keeps on boosting. When will it stop? We actually may have to revive another old friend, and I hate having to use the revives. But whatever's going to get us to the championship defense, we will have to do it. Now our friend Jolteon has been revived, but will Kahili know that? And Kingler's going to go down. Here we go. Jolteon is going to head on in. Hopefully the Thunderbolt can knock out Mandibuzz, and it nearly does. And Mandibuzz is going to use its Snarl attack. And Jolteon's special attack is going to drop. But because Jolteon's faster, Jolteon was able to land that Thunderbolt and knock out Mandibuzz. We are going to about to defend the championship. And Kahili has been defeated. All four Elite Four members have been defeated. The Kanto team has done it, but now they have one more battle to go. Gonna have to share this stream on Twitter. Now we just have to fully restore this team. And now we will defend this championship. I really am wondering, who will we defend this title against? We're just going to save our game right here. And we will sit down on the throne. And we will be facing Plumeria, the poison type user. Very unexpected. But here we go. We will be facing Plumeria right now. Which Plumeria is going to send out her Gengar. And we're going to send out our Charizard in for battle. And Sludge Bomb is used. Charizard nearly knocked out. That does a lot of damage right there. Now, because of Gengar's Cursed Body ability, Charizard's not able to use Earthquake. And Charizard goes down. And this is not going to be a good situation at all for Alakazam. And there we go. Jolteon is going to use its Shadow Ball, knocking out Gengar. As Jolteon reaches level 68. And now we have Salazzle, which no doubt has probably the Z move. As she's going to fight with poison, we're going to be fighting with water. And Salazzle uses Protect. Hydro, obviously, Salazzle is going to block that Hydro Vortex. Oh, wait, it does the damage. It couldn't fully protect itself. That is a good thing. And Kingler takes that Sludge Bomb beautifully and knocks out Salazzle with Scald. So next up, we have Crobat. So that's actually going to be another kill for Kingler right there, making it 4 or 5 kills. And there we go with the Thunderbolt. But Crobat is going to use Protect. So we're going to have to keep on going for it again. And Crobat's going to use Leech Life. It will probably use Leech Life here again. And it does. Leaving Jolteon at 44 HP. But that will not be enough for it to survive. And Crobat faints, leaving 2 Pokemon to go for Plumeria. And now Plumeria is going to bring her Toxapex out. And I think this is actually the Pokemon that actually has the Z-type move. And I am actually lying here because Psychic-type Pokemon are very good against Poison-type. And Toxapex is going to use Liquidation. And then Pidgeot is going to go for Fly, but Toxapex is going to use Baneful Bunker. So the thing is, another Liquidation by Toxapex right there. And it's going to use Baneful Bunker again, which is pretty much a Protect. We're going to cause a Whirlwind right here. And here comes another Liquidation. Doesn't do too much damage. Pidgeot's going to have to go for the Fly. And Toxapex is going to use Liquidation, but it missed. And Toxapex Liquidation is going to knock out Pidgeot. And I was expecting a Z move right there, but obviously a Z move was not used. So here we go with their Alakazam. Alakazam is going to use Psychic and hopefully knocks out this Toxapex, and it does. And then now we have Muck. Alolan Muck. Obviously will not be too good for Alakazam because the Alolan Muck is a dark and poison type. And if this Muck has Crunch, then this Crunch is going to be Stab and it's going to kill the Alakazam. But Muck actually has a Rock Slide. And we're going to actually be able to get the Sleep Powder right in. So Muck has fell asleep. And hopefully this Muck can stay asleep. Alolan Muck wakes up, and it's going to use Rock Slide on Jolteon. But we need Jolteon to keep on fighting. And Alolan Muck is going to go for Toxic. And I'm very surprised that Plumeria actually hasn't used a Z move here. And we're going to see Alolan Muck use its Venoshock. Jolteon lives, but then it's going to die from the poison. So which is going to leave us with Kingler, Vileplume, and Alakazam, which Alakazam can't do anything. Kingler's going to use its Scald, giving it one more kill, and Plumeria actually has been defeated. So I believe when it comes to the Elite Four and the champion, that's actually going to leave Kingler with 5 or 6 kills. But the question to ask is, will Kingler be able to make it to the MVP team? Even when I give it my all, I'm nothing compared to you. Maybe my Pokemon and I need to go through more together and deepen our friendship. I'm out of here, champ. And then just one final time, we have our Kanto team for the road to Generation 8 with our starter Pokemon being Charizard, Pidgeot, Alakazam, Vileplume, Jolteon, and Kingler MVP. The Kanto team actually had a solid performance against the Alola Elite Four, but now they can call themselves Hall of Famers. And Kingler again, 5 or 6 kills. This team did an amazing job. Absolutely amazing job from everyone on this team. They have played their part very well, just as I did in the Kanto region. It's a very solid performance by our Kanto team. And now we will collect our Johto team and do this all over again. And I think with tonight's stream, we're going to actually probably try to get up to Hoenn. And then do another stream to finish up everything. Which our Johto team is going to be including Typhlosion with the Quiet Nature, Flash Fire ability, with Iron Tail, Swift, Strength, and Flamethrower. And then we also have Ledian, which was definitely an underrated Pokemon in the Johto playthrough. And it's going to be having the Hasty ability with the Iron Fist ability. And the moves that Ledian will have is Swift, Acrobatics, Thunder Punch, and Ice Punch. And then we also have Crobat with Calm Nature and the Infiltrator ability. With Haze, Giga Drain, Bite, and Fly. And then we have Scizor, Careful Nature with the Light Metal ability. With Wing Attack, False Swipe, Fury Cutter, and Slash. And then we have the MVP Lantern with Thunder Wave, Spark, Surf, Waterfall. And it has the Brave Nature and the Water Absorb ability. And then our final member of the Johto team is Donphan with Tackle, Earthquake, Takedown, and Rollout. and it has the adamant nature, and its ability is Sandbell. And thanks, Ryan, for showing up. I really appreciate it. So my question is, who's in here now? Say hi or what's up. And I think after this, the Johto team goes through, I'll be done streaming for tonight. I want to try to get at least a little bit of light in there, but it didn't work. And since Lantern was the MVP, Lantern could get the Electrium Z or the Warium Z. Which it's going to be given the Warium Z. But I'm going to switch between the Electrium Z and then the Warium Z. We're going to save the game one more time as we go in. And the thing here is that Lantern is actually already in the MVP team. So Lantern can get 0 kills and still be on the team. But the one thing we will see is if Lantern is going to be very valuable. And then we're going to kick off things with our fire type starter, Typhlosion. And we will be saying hello to Molayne again. We're just going to save one more time. And here we go. We're going to be battling Molayne. And obviously, Molayne is going to kick things off with Klefki. And Klefki is going to use the Thunder Wave on Typhlosion. And now Klefki is going to put spikes on the field. And Typhlosion is going to take out Klefki. We're going to bring out a very underrated Pokemon in this road to Gen 8. Ledian. Dugtrio is going to try to use that Stone Edge, but ultimately failed. And it failed again. And Ledian just keeps on dodging Stone Edge. And the thing is, I really and again, Ledian dodges Stone Edge. After all that dodging, Ledian goes down, but and here we go, the MVP of Johto, Lantern, is going to come out and get hit by spikes. Dugtrio is going to use its Earthquake. Hopefully does not knock out Lantern, and it does. But we still have other Pokemon here, which we're going to be bringing out Donphan. Because Molane's Pokemon are weak to ground type. And there we go. Donphan hits the Earthquake, and it should knock out Dugtrio, and it does, obviously. And then we're going to bring in that Metagross. Obviously, Bite didn't do too much, but Jesus. And Metagross is going to use its Bullet Punch. Three Pokemon down. Meteor Mash. And that's going to knock out Donphan. So now we have to depend on two Pokemon. Typhlosion and Scizor. Metagross is going to hit with the Zen Headbutt. And Typhlosion flinches. Ugh. All right, so we're down to one Pokemon now. So obviously, if this team loses, we're gonna have to grind and figure out something to defeat the Elite Four. So we're gonna lose here. Scissor still lives. And here comes Magnezone. We're going to have to use our revives here. So my question is, will Typhlosion actually be a little bit faster than Magnezone? And it's going to get hit with the spikes. Magnezone's going to hit the Thunderbolt. Nearly knocks out Typhlosion. Typhlosion's going to be able to use the Flamethrower. And there we go. Magnezone is going to knock out Typhlosion right there. All right. All right, so obviously I think I have a little bit more grinding to do with the Johto team. I don't want to end the Johto team like this and they just go ahead and lose to Molayne. So I need to figure out some sort of strategy, as to how they can go and beat Molayne and they can go through the Elite Four and they get the proper farewell for this road to Generation 8. So I think what I'm going to do is over the night, I'm going to grind a little bit more on the teams that do need to get grinded on, or they do need to get trained. And obviously, like, my voice is a little bit dead. Was having to call the Kanto things. So I'm thinking that we may stream tomorrow or Sunday. I think Sunday will be very likely since, I'll be off from work. I'll have a free day. And I'm free all day because tomorrow, because I'm a wrestling fan, I'm going to be streaming. I'm going to be watching NXT TakeOver UK Cardiff. And then I'm going to be watching All Elite Wrestling All Out. So that's going to pretty much occupy my day tomorrow. So I think over that course of the day, I'm going to, train the Pokemon a little bit more, make sure that they're all ready to go. Because I want to make sure that these Pokemon, they can enter the Hall of Fame. They can just win these battles. I want them to be challenged and entertained, but I don't want to lose like that. And obviously, anyone who watches the stream, who watches the stream live, and then the people who are going to watch the stream after this, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. For you guys, taking time out of your day and just watching the stream. It really means a lot to me. And I hope that you guys have a real good night and a real great day wherever you guys are in the world. Thank you for stopping by. I'll see you all later. Peace.